are saying that effort or practice is not necessary for attaining enlightenment. Is it your own concept, or the other saints also have revealed the same thing?
We all know the enlightenment details of Buddha. Buddha is a prince by birth. He was living in a luxurious life while he was in the palace. And during his birth, some foreteller told that Buddha will become a monk in his life. So the parents of Buddha was very cautious. So they avoid that Buddha should not meet any crisis in his life. Buddha should not meet any failures in his life. They provide all luxuries. And Buddha was very happy. The life was going on. He got married. He has a child. But anyhow, even though the total misery of the world was blocked, screened, to the vision of his purview, he cannot remove all the problems of the life permanently. One day he happened to meet an old man in the street, and he was wondered why the man was looking in that manner. But he wondered the appearance of an old man. The old man was very old. He was unable to walk. He was in a pitiable condition. Buddha inquired why he was in that condition. It was answered that that is the nature of every human being, and everybody has to go to that stage. It was the answer given to him, and thereby he got a shock for the first time in his life. And soon after he met a sickly person. The person was very sick. The sickly person was in a pitiable condition. Buddha asked why he was so like that. And he was answered that everybody has the chance of getting some disease at any time. And again, Buddha was shocked. Soon after, he met one another incident where he has seen the dead body of a human being taken as a procession. He asked what is the nature of the situation, and he was told somebody has died and the procession has taken the body to the last ceremony. He asked the details. It was said everybody has to meet death in the end of his life. And now Buddha was terribly shocked. He began to feel the entire life is meaningless. Before that, the life of the human being is very pleasant. But now he began to think that the total world is in the form of misery. Everybody is living in a pitiable condition. And he feels the total world is a sorrowful one. Everybody is living in a miserable condition. And he wants to know, is there any remedy? Is there any permanent solution, permanent salvation for the sorrow of the mankind? He thought over the matter again and again, and he came to the conclusion that he had to find out the answer and solution for the entire sorrow of the mankind. And he came to a decision that he had to leave the house and find out the truth of the matter. He renounced the palace, he renounced his kingdom because he was waiting for the throne of his country, and he relinquished the entire luxuries of his life and became a monk. He got the advice of some senior persons and practiced many kind of meditations. He undergone many discussions with many wise people. We all know what meditation is. We ourselves might have done many kind of meditations. During the course of meditation, we may have some blissful experiences. We may feel very happy because of our meditation. But how long the blissful situation will last? There are certain toys functioning if you give some key to the toys. If we give key to the toy will function, it will dance, it will sing. But if the key is over, the toy becomes silent. So in this way, our meditation will trigger us some beautiful expression, some blissful experiences. But the power of meditation will be over very soon. But the power of meditation will not last very long. We will become once again into the old stage. We will come to the old stage once again. The power of meditation will be over very soon. The same thing happened to Buddha also. He had done many kind of meditations, many austerities. He followed every details of meditations. He got many type of experiences. But his problem was always with him. He had not got the answer. He cannot find the answer. So he attended meditation with great effort. He put more effort to meditation, more effort to austerities. Thinking that the lack of meditation may be the cause for his failure. But even though he has got, even though he has put many kind of effort, even though he has put more effort, the same result was happening. But he has lost his health because of his strenuous effort, because of his serious effort. In the name of serious effort, he had tortured his bodily health. So he could not continue his meditation forever. So he felt that he was failed. He felt failure in all his attempts. So in a failure attitude, he sat up under a tree in a dejected condition, in a failure mode, as if a king lost the battlefield, lost his army, lost his weapon, and sat in a desperate condition, remain as a slavery, as a slave in the hands of an enemy. In the same way, Buddha also sat under the tree in a desperate condition. But he cannot be, because he has tried all these efforts. He felt the failure of his efforts. He had no more effort to be tried once again. He lost everything. So he sat in that desperate condition. He becomes actionless. So in that desperate condition, he got enlightenment. He got the answer for which he had undergone all the troubles, all the turmoils. He was surprised very much. Because if anything happens, there must be some reason for the happenings. But he has not done anything for the happening of the answer. He sat in a desperate condition. He did not know the logic behind the happening. If anything happened for a reason, we can justify. For a reason, we can justify. But here, he has not done anything for the happening. The happening happened on its own. It did not know the secret behind the happening. He was surprised. So what is the thing happened to Buddha? He inquired him, what has happened to him? And he found out the secret behind his happening. He found out the thing, what has happened within him. He expressed to the other persons about the happenings. He told, desire is the cause of all our sorrow. If there is no sorrow, if there is no desire, there will be no sorrow. Desire is the cause for our sorrow. If there is a desire, sorrow is inevitable. We all know all the details of his teachings in our early period of our childhood. Desire is the cause of sorrow. If we become desireless, we may be free from sorrow. But anyhow, this expression, the teachings, is very superficial. But actually, what Buddha has found out is not the thing. This is not what Buddha had found out on that day. Really, it was something deep, something different. Actually, when our mind stops all our effort, when our mind stops all the seeking, some different kind of action is happening in our mind. The superficial layer of our mind stops seeking, stop the effort. There happens a different kind of dimension, different kind of functioning in our mind. And in that mind, in that different dimension of our mind, there cannot be any desire. There cannot be any motive. It is natural. We are not trying to become effortless, trying to become desireless. The very nature of such kind of different dimensions of our mind is desireless, motiveless. And Buddha identified the different dimension of his mind in that situation, in that condition. And he named it as Nirvana, the moksha, the liberation.